Hey guys, welcome back to another one. Fixing to head out for a trail ride today. It's been a couple weeks. Trails have been down. Had a bit of rainy weather pattern over the last couple weeks. Today, we're doing something a little more familiar. We're gonna go ride the mountain bikes at the trails. I got the Roscoe 9 in the back here, and something that hasn't been featured too much here on the channel. Still kind of getting a feel for it. I'm gonna try to capture the entire ride today. I definitely want to get the more exciting stuff, and maybe it won't be necessarily me talking so much. It'll just be a raw riding video. Maybe we'll just kind of see what happens, what we can capture. So that's gonna be it for this intro. Stay tuned for the riding footage coming up. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Keep kids off track. Good idea. So this is the RC track here. They do quite a bit of events over here. And this has gotten overgrown. This needs some people to come out here and ride it. It is looking very rough. Oh my. Very good at this, and it doesn't help when it's in poor shape like it is right now. Very eroded. Whew. Hit the jumps. They're probably in a similar state currently. Here's a quick look at the Roscoe 9. Super fun bike. Best hardtail, best bike all around that I've ever ridden. I'm running tubeless. These are the stock tires. Only thing that I've changed is I've added a bottle cage, changed the grips and the pedals, race face Chester pedals, P&W Loam regular grips. Then I added the Bontrager Elite saddle, and then obviously I added the mudguard there. So I'm gonna try to hit this jump line best I can. I'm not very good at this either. Working on it. I'm gonna drop my gear down. Didn't do it all the way, so we'll also get our first run. See what it feels like. Pretty tore up. Ooh. 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 It makes you nervous. You don't want to get caught going sideways in one of those ruts. I'm going to take this other newish to me trail that I discovered this spring. And the only reason why I discovered it before all the leaves filled out on the trees, I actually saw that there was like a path back here, and it actually loops pretty nice little straight out and back to the very first parking area, and I really like it. So I've been trying to hit this every time I come out. Man, the leaves on the trees since the last time I've been here, it's really changed. I kind of have to get used to it again than what it has been the first couple of months of spring. This is like completely different. It looks so different. It's actually kind of nice because it's all shady. It's pretty fun both directions. It's got about the same amount of climbing to descending in both directions. Might be slightly funner going back. Here. So different. I'm gonna keep saying that. Ooh, a little high on that berm. Ooh. And that is about it. So going back will be maybe a little bit more fun now that we know kind of the conditions. There's not any puddling, and we know that nobody's walking on this one currently. So we might run into a rider coming the other way, but pretty low likelihood on this part. As most people that do ride this part, they start up there. Ooh, big old strong spider web. I felt my head push back. Oh, nasty. And that's gonna be tickling me the rest of the time I'm gonna take it off. Oh, something's creaking. It's either the bottom bracket. I think it's the bottom bracket's creaking. Every time I put the pedals down. Oh, it stinks there. Whew. So much fun. Either the pedals or the bottom bracket. It's getting noisier. Like one of my newest favorite areas to kind of roll through. Hey guys, thank you. Oh, good thing you guys were there. I would have been barreling through here and I had to stop.
I kind of thought you'd been here before that, but
You guys have a good one.
that's the only one I've seen on this trail so far.
So far, yeah. Okay, cool. Man, it's a speed killer right there. Be careful, the storms came through here, and these trails have been closed. They just opened back up, so something you gotta watch out for sometimes. Downed trees. Yikes. Whew. Let's see, this way. This way is one of my favorites. I like to hit it at the beginning because you want a bit of energy to hit this one because it can be pretty fast, it can be pretty flowy. But if you're gassed out, sometimes you come up from that other trail over there, and by the time you get up here, you don't have the gas to go very hard on this one. Got a new water bottle cage with a plastic one, so it doesn't make as much noise against that metal bottle. So it's been nice to this point. First time I've tried it out, so a couple miles in, and it seems to be working out pretty good. So here's where it gets a little fast if you want it. Keep those feet planted. All these roots start bucking you around. Nobody coming? This is where I usually bog down, because somebody's either coming or on this one. Stuff slowed down quite a bit there, but not as bad as I normally do. So the trails are pretty good. They're not super wet, and they're not dry. They're just about just right. Not picking up any dirt on the tires, but it kind of makes it grippy enough to where you're not sliding out. Ooh. That creaking is going to drive me bananas, whatever it is. I got no more hard gears left. This is as fast as we can go. Almost went off the side. Trying to look ahead, see if anybody's coming around that corner. So good. This berm coming up is the one that haunts me. It's going to take me out one day because it's left, and there's a bunch of roots there that get you for sure. I feel like I'm hauling ass, but I'm probably only going about 9. This feels fast. All right. Water levels are a little high. Nothing we can't handle. Ooh, a little sandy right there. Kind of sink into it. Definitely got to check out whatever's creaking on here. Could be just my cables bouncing around there. but I don't think so. Pretty sure it's only when I'm pedaling. Whew. And this Fox Fork, man, it just tears stuff up. Got a little crossing here. This one's a little more tricky to navigate. But if you're expecting it, it's not so terrible. Another crossing here. Ooh, that's muddy. Holy. That part was pretty wet there. Usually not that bad. Up here around the corner, this is where Sam fell off the right side here. He went up this climb, he got stopped, and he couldn't put his feet down, and the only direction he thought to go was right, and he fell right over that edge. I was just sitting there. I was about to this tree when I realized, hey, Sam's not behind me. And I looked back there, and this is before everything was turning green. And I just see his bike there hanging off the edge. He was fine. He's got a couple little scrapes. I think it scared him more than anything. But he got back up and we continued on riding, so didn't miss a single beat. Oh, here comes somebody. Slimy here. Be careful. I've also been riding a lot more out of the seat, which I think is also helping my efficiency and speed. And it hasn't been too terrible. I thought, being out of the saddle always sucked for me because I always felt like it tired me out too quick, but it's actually been working out pretty good. After the first month or so spring riding, trying to stay out of the seat, it's really been kind of changed my riding and my confidence. So obviously I feel like I can just kind of let the bike do what it's going to do below me, and my body will just kind of absorb what's going on underneath me, and I should be okay. Versus, when you're sitting down, you kind of go wherever the bike goes, and if your bike goes sideways, you're going to go sideways. So just keep that in mind. Let the bike just do what it's going to do underneath you. It's real slippery. Somebody put that rock back, thank God. There was just like a full-on ledge step up there. Just one day out of nowhere, there used to be like kind of a rock that kind of ramps you up to that second stone there, and then last time I was here the stone was gone, and I didn't expect it, and I kind of slammed into that little ledge. If I go this way, I'm gonna have to make a longer trek back that way. And this side's not too bad. You can get through this pretty easily. It's a bit of a climb, but it's pretty consistently a climb, and you're not kind of suffering the whole time. It's pretty fast as long as you are in the right gear. But then around the corner, you kind of have to catch a little bit of speed because it takes a sharp turn into a pretty pretty nasty little climb. So it's right here. This is where it'll get you. And this is where you can tire out. Once you make it to about here, you can drop the gears again. Give yourself a little bit more grinding power versus spinning. And you can usually make it out here pretty quickly. So this time I'm going to go left. And catch the trail back to the head where I came in at. Drop the seat, drop the gears, try to get a little bit of speed. Hopefully nobody's coming. And hopefully that tree, gotta remember that tree's in there somewhere. This is going back that same way where we ran into that downed tree. Oh, there's no worries about coming up on it too fast from this side, because clearly you can't get enough speed. There's that downed tree. So take this last little bit to kind of give myself a little cool down break while I pedal back to the truck and head back for my 2 o'clock call. I'm actually double booked at 2, and that's about it. So we're back where we started, and got in exactly 5.5 miles. About 30 minutes, 35 or so. Head back to the truck and head back to the office. I'll probably be there just in time. Have maybe a couple minutes to spare before my 2 o'clock. Thanks for coming along, and we'll see you on the next one.